Hey guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through song sip when you're but in, when you're but out. There's nothing particularly funny here. I'm just starting to get in the vibe of this, and it's weird. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop at my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random. The vibe just got not funny anymore. Let me finish out my intro. We'll get into it. This isn't gonna be good news. wtfLisa eBay is my random store. If you want reading soap and bath bombs, oh dear God. That's a wtfLisa Etsy. Links are in the description. It started off light and funny, and then it turned into a funeral vibe. So I think someone's getting some news this week or next week. A lot of my readings happen within 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2. I'm not good at predicting time of death. That's hard for me because there's no calendar next to the person showing the date and time, and no clock. There's no, you know what I mean? I'm guessing. Sometimes, like, if there's things like Halloween decorations, I could predict those around Halloween time. If there's Christmas, things around the environment that give an indication, if everyone's bundled up, it's winter. If they're in less clothes, it's summer. You have to just kind of be a detective. I have Follow You by Imagine Dragons. This isn't good news. Even if it's a bad person, it's like, I know what I say in other readings, but my feelings about it is funerals are never good, especially if you try to tell someone, I got your number all night. I'm always on your team. I got your back all right. And this is an energy. If you've had to try to do an intervention for somebody, you try to tell them you need rehab. I really want you to go see a doctor. Like, you care, but they are angry at you. Text every night. Oh, it's not right. I will follow you way down wherever you may go. In some cases, you could have had a disagreement with someone in your life, and it did come down to a choice between you and drugs or hanging out with the wrong people. They chose the wrong people, and now it's funeral time, and I don't like these vibes at all. Call you up, you've been crying all night. I heard this song yesterday at work, and I got the vibes, and I just kind of ran away from the area where it was playing. And this is after I had come across, I wasn't at work yet, I was walking, but it was in the same building. There's a lot of Raider fans everywhere. A game had just got out, so they were everywhere, blocking traffic and whatever. It's fine. Nothing against Raider fans. I was just frustrated. So I'm walking, and there was a scene of I don't know what happened. I got the vibes of a fight because someone was being taken out on a stretcher. There were other people being treated off to the side. There was like a few people involved, and I hated that feeling. Like, I missed the fight itself, and I'm glad. And with the stretcher and the people getting treated, their wounds were covered. By the time I got there, the person was cut, so I didn't have to see what happened, but I know it was bad. And this is some of those cases. This feels like a case where you separated yourself, or you were separated from someone, and you probably told them, instead, I'll be right here coming through. You tried to warn them and tell them, and then you said, well, I have to separate myself from you because I can't be part of the karma. I can't watch you hurt yourself. I can't watch you go down this spiral. Well, the news is coming. They didn't listen, and it's a pretty terrible feeling. It doesn't always feel good to be right at all. I will follow you way down wherever you may go. I'll follow you way down to your deepest low. 6 feet. Every life takes you. I'll follow you. And you'll be glad you didn't go with that person. 6 of coins, justice, page of swords. Justice isn't always pretty, but it's an energy more. If you warn somebody, you warn people, and they just keep going. There's nothing you can do. And that in some of those cases with that page of swords, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, but 9 of Swords, and Hermit. Some of you stayed away, separated, or were separated because you don't want to watch somebody go down these paths and trails. You cannot watch them hurt themselves. Now, I have all the things she said. DJ Gollum, Scarlet, and Subsonic. I just did a reading to this song already today, and now it's up again. Can I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing. You're about to get the news you were right, and it doesn't always feel good to be right at all. You hope sometimes to be wrong when you are predicting the worst. You don't want to see it. You don't want to believe it's going to happen. You don't want it to happen. You try to stop it. People call you crazy. They don't listen. In some cases, they make it worse. And it's just a nightmare. This is not enough! Four Swords. Confirmation is coming. Ace of Wands, Four Cups of Deaths. People that were warned, fools. People that they still... Ten of Swords, couldn't listen. You try to do the thing where you make yourself colder and you build up so you can handle things, but it's still always hard. It's not going to be great news, but some of you have been working on building your protective barrier so it won't crush you as bad. In some cases, some of you still have to skip the funerals because the people that are going are still in their toxic energy, and it's like a disease almost, right? The spiritual energy. I mean, it's a lot of bad around here. There'll be bad news. You're being kept off to the side. It still will affect you and not be great, but you'll be okay and you'll go through it. I don't like this. I know this is coming from me as well. I'll be getting some bad news about people I used to know, and I don't like them. I've been waiting for the news, but not happily. I might make jokes about it, but it's not. It could have all been avoided, but they chose stupidity. And they're going to say it's unfair, but they had warnings, not to mention common sense that they ignored. Some people are misogynistic. Yeah, you don't tell me the obvious. I'm going to go make a mess and then figure out later I'm an idiot. Physical attraction. They can't help it. I can try to pretend. Well, you can, but it's walking away. Some of you were separated because the other person, you're going to drag you down. And money on their mind, intuitive, and unlucky karma. This is why you had to be kept away. Why? Because that's all that's coming for them. You don't need to watch it. You don't need to be there. You don't need to get the consequences. You've already had enough of the consequences, and you'll still get some feelings from this, but it's not the full extent that they will. This is not great news. It's not, but it was their choice, not yours. I don't trust you. That's why some of you separated, or you tried to warn them before you separated, whether you did it by choice or spirit separated you. Now my laptop is about to die. I hope you're happy. Maybe some people might do that smugly because you did say, well, this is what's going to happen. It happens. And they're like, I hope you're happy. No, it doesn't always feel good to be right. You were warned to avoid it. I would rather you have avoided it and told me I was wrong forever and avoided it and been fine. But instead you were like, no, that's the energy I get. No, let's make it worse. I have Raise Your Glass by Pink. I know more than you think. I can still see you standing there. I don't really know you. Thank you for leaving me. I love when it's all too much. 5 a.m. Turn the radio up. Like I'm trying to grab the plug for my laptop. Oh no! How did these cords get tangled up overnight? Anyway, and now my phone's falling. And it's all a mess. But a mess is a mess. And when you try to clean it up and people just make the mess worse. Hello? Also, same vibe is like, I mean, what other outcome could there be? Of course, I don't deal with you. You're an idiot. Here is the proof. It's a lot of different vibes here. But I do expect some people to be getting some funeral notices in the next couple weeks. Slam, slam, oh hot damn. What a part of body don't you understand? Wish you'd just freak out. The 5 of Swords, Queen of Wands. You can't tell people go to rehab tower. They think you're mean until Ace of Swords, someone overdoses. It is an energy of people being told the obvious, ignoring it, and then being surprised.